Hi everyone, I want to show you some wizard gameplay with the Hydras from the PTR for season 22 right now. So I've been trying this out a little bit, and I tried the buffed Typhoon's whale set with the frost Hydras, and I also tried an LOD version with a reverse Archon playstyle using the Mammoth Hydra. So the Mammoth Hydra with LOD was kind of like the meta build already for the wizard, and now they removed the channeling aspect of the build, so you're not just standing there with Death Wish and Edge Sigil. That is only for twisters now for the most part, but now you actually have to play like a more active role. So they made a new item called the Winter Flurry, and this actually has a new effect now, which increases damage done by Hydras when they are inside a blizzard. So it looks like this here, and yeah, this basically forces you to abandon the channeling, because the Edge Sigil also doesn't increase the Hydra damage anymore, and also you can't really play well with the Death Wish. You can't just stand there and channel forever. You're not just buffing your Hydras by channeling. So this is pretty good. I actually enjoyed it much more than I thought I would. I really like the Hydra playstyle overall. They didn't really fix like this fundamental issue of the 4-piece bonus killing your Hydra heads, so that when you start taking damage, your Hydra heads start dying and you take more and more damage, so they start dying even more easily because you can't get the shields up again. Generally, this is not such a big issue though, because yeah, it's not that difficult to play a quite tanky version of this. You have 80% damage reduction just from this 4-piece bonus here with 10 Hydra heads. And then you get Halo of Carini, and you get like, Galvanizing Ward, Barrier Blades from Spectral Blade, and so on. You are actually quite tanky with this. So this is not really an issue, and actually I think I didn't die a single time or so, maybe once, I don't know. When you get stuck you might die, but typically not really. So this is fine, as long as you build a character a bit tanky. I was trying rather low end setup, something like 12k int or so, and I was doing like 120. And it was totally okay. So if you go even higher with Paragons, it's gonna be even easier to survive. Once you get the hang of it, once you understand the shield mechanics, it's gonna be okay. The other addition that they made is the new weapon for the Hydra, which is a reworked Fragment of Destiny here. So this also makes it so that you have to play like an active role, and your signature spells like Spectral Blade will increase the damage of the Hydra. So basically, together with the offhand, this makes up for the loss of Death Wish and Edge Sigil, and should kind of give you the same results as before, but you're not forced to standing still, so you can walk around, you can pull stuff, and you can actually play the set now because you got buffed a bit too. So overall, pretty nice. I still feel Hydra is a bit on the weaker side, but what people actually have discovered is like a pretty solid RGK setup with the Lightning Hydra. So I hope I can show this at some point. I didn't get around to playing it myself yet, but I will at some point. And I can kill like 150 boss in 2.5–3 minutes or so with high Paragon though. So it is definitely behind the Crusader. Nothing to get too hyped about it right now, but in season 22 you can get Death Wish into the build back again. And you can basically channel in between all these other things that you do. It's going to be a rather complicated playstyle, but in the end you can get down a rotation, and as an RGK you don't really have to move very much or so. So it should be fine to do that at least. And we'll see. Just in general, most of these builds will get Death Wish back again. So it didn't really like suit the purpose of killing those channeling items for Hydra, and also for other builds, because yeah, just the Death Wish mechanic is so that you can tap channels, and then you can cast other stuff in between, and then you can tap channel again, so it's kind of like stutter stepping with channeling. Yeah, not really great, and I hope this will get fixed before the patch goes live, maybe give some other buffs to Hydra. It does not really perform on the same level as other builds right now, but yeah, we'll see. Here's also the LOD reverse Archon version. So this is what I played here, and basically here you go for 32-second cycles of Archon. You go into Archon, you get the 50 stacks from Vazula, and you come out, and then you try to set everything up exactly with the Blizzard, with channeling, not with channeling, with the Spectral Blade I mean, and then you have the Mammoth Hydra stacking up this ground effect. And it's quite difficult. You have to really, know the positioning, have to do it well, have to make sure there's no like stragglers, like stray enemies running around that distract your Hydras. And when everything aligns, you actually deal pretty good damage, but it's quite hard to do this consistently. So that's the main issue here. And well, I can't really tell which setup is better right now. The set did get a significant buff. It went from 1300 to 2000% increased damage, so that's something like a 4-tier buff or so. And that sounds like it should probably be the LOD version anyway. But yeah, this enables you to go the reverse Archon route. And I had slightly better results of this. But in the end, yeah, it seems kind of close, and I can kind of decide which to play. I believe that for speed farming, or for like T16 especially and this stuff, it's going to be fine. Probably quite good actually, because you can just run around, teleport around, get your stacks up and so on. You don't have to channel. It should be quite nice for that actually. For pushing, yeah, it's just the issue that the Hydra standards don't do what you want them to do. But yeah, you'll see it for yourself. And yeah, maybe they do some changes, especially to Death Wish, because in Season 22, most likely it will be Death Wish added to all these builds, and that would kind of defeat the whole purpose. So we'll see about that. I'll leave you with the runs. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. So it's going to be working much better. And there's also Dakuni face piece, which is quite dangerous here. Playstyle is, I think it's pretty cool actually, this playstyle. Try to attack him as much as possible to keep up your shields. You do the Blizzard, do the Hydra so you can walk around. Wait, could you actually do a Traveler's Pledge with this? Let's see that. Yeah, on season you could actually, but not really. Yeah, I think this goes, it's just too good. I think my mistake was I was walking around too much as well. I need to attack more, get my shields. This works much better, yeah. I forgot to go up in tiers actually. Okay. There's a chuck. Shields. How high can I stack this? I have like 1 point something million or 2 million. Can I just stack it while attacking? Nowhere? Can I stack my shield without hitting anything? Getting crashed right after login? Oh, damn it. I also had some issues like this. Now it works, I just kept trying. Eventually. How high can you stack the fucking shield, honestly, with the spectral blades? I need to check. I think the cooldown on shoulders is definitely recommended. Maybe even the helm, honestly. It's a lot of toughness to get there, but getting more teleports and so on is also really helpful. Guy. Actually, boss fights should not be that bad. His attack speed is super fast. I wonder if it's manipulative attack speed, yeah. On the belts and yeah, should be. My string stack is actually so good that you can probably just finish off these yellows sometimes on these tiers. You can actually see him melt when he's alone. Big pile in here. This is 12k Mainstat here. Yeah, I don't know, a few hundred. 1200 actually. 12k Mainstat. That's a sick power plant. Yeah, 120 is way too low for this. Pyro and 100 orcs. I mean, most of my gear is non-ancient, so I'm not gonna craft full ancient, I think. I can just put more paragons, I guess, then to have something like that. I assume it would be something like 135 or so potential, and like a smooth 130. So let's try like a bit more. Pesting woods, okay, let's go. Transformers. Okay, now that's a proper test, I guess. Fuck, I have to... I'm too late now. Okay, let's skip one cycle. I should have gotten my Go-Go up earlier. Let's see if they do some damage already. Oh, a bit, actually. Even without the overlap. These guys are just AFK, hello? Are they following me? What is this? Oh wait, there's a temple up there, but they're not doing anything. Like, none of them are doing anything. Man, an Archon without teleport. Oof. Okay, let's try this here. That's my squirts, and the Hydras are shooting to nowhere. Nah. Yeah, that's what I mean, like it's really hard to set everything up in the right spot so that your Hydras actually do what you want. If they don't, then it's fucked. So, kinda need to set them up far enough away. Like this. Make sure there's no stray enemies walking around. That's my squirts again. But there comes the damage. Man, this build is so slow. It's actually ridiculous. I need more practice in setting up my Hydras here. This is not really good enough. The way I'm pulling and killing stuff. Need to hit way more of the pull. Ah, I died right on Archon. Rip. Can you get the Gogok? Yep. Ah, kind of. I had 2 Gogoks extra little. Let's see. Hit my heart is up. Damn. Like before again. There's almost no way to do this in Euro. Come from the death. Somehow I could have lost actually. Honestly, I hate this build. Oof. I'm definitely not gonna play Hydra, I already know. Just because of Mammoth, I mean. This is like, you know, they turn around or something and then like all damage goes to shit. It's really annoying. Even when you can move around without channeling and so on. I mean, it's fun to see them melt there in those 4 seconds where you do damage. Well, that's it. This is like basically one of the best one steps you can get for this. I mean, a bit tanky and so on, but it's 125, so. I could do better with Marauders, that's what I'm saying. No squads. Yeah, when you have the right setup, you actually do a lot of damage there, you saw it. Actually, I could probably split the speed by then. Oh no. I got hit by the frozen. Rip. You can do a bit of damage at least. We have a jailer now, that's an issue. Oh, that's not good. Oh, you have the speed. I'm not sure if the speed prevents the jailer. It might. There's a lot of stuff here. No. No. And one of them was without Arcane Dynamo. I fucked up there. Okay, let's see Jailer. Come out here. Nah, no. Okay, kill him. No. Yes, more healers. Let's go. Broke my monitor. This is bad, man. Wow. Which wizard is a bust and which isn't? Well, Twister Wizard is gonna be the strongest one, I believe. And Frozen Orb also very strong. This is just not really cutting it, I believe. Like even when I have to set up here, I mean, yeah, okay, this guy melts with like 20-30% or so in the one cycle. But it's not good enough, this is 125. My character's not that terrible. I was doing 125 yesterday with like 10k strength Crusader and shit gear. And then level 87 Boyarsky. And here I have 150 gems. Pretty decent stuff overall. And if I can lose my squads every time. So slow. I think regular Hydra is just gonna be better. I'm gonna try LOD, Mammoth, without Archon and see what happens, I guess. Oh, there's no Blizzard. Wow. It's fucking Jade up here and casting in Blizzard. I just died before he entered Archon. Anger. No, I didn't try the Twister yet. I just made the Hydra Typhoon and this here. I want to try the LOD Hydra without the Archon once and then see. So far the Typhoon actually is better than this, but also not really impressive, so... Take this shit. I mean, without all the deaths or so, I would be on time actually, so that's kind of the biggest deal. Yeah, definitely lost like around 4 or 5 minutes, I'd say, just on the deaths. Death timer was like at least like a minute or 1.5, and then all the rotations that I lost. But yeah, it's not really fun, I gotta say.